Hello, it's your boy, Lord Farquuads, and we are back, motherfuckers. We are back. This is my show, Love, Hate, or Farquuads Hate, and they call me Farquaad 2 times for a reason. Welcome to my show, Love, Hate, Lord Farquaad Stations. This is your boy, Lord Farquaad, representing the Dynasty League, top PS4 Sim League, CFM community. We out here making it happen. Owner of the Atlanta Falcons. Not the Buffalo Bills. It's been a while since we've done this, man. New owner of the Madden 17 Atlanta Falcons. Welcome to my show, guys. We're gonna take a different angle this tonight. I've got a fire cast, and I'm not even we're gonna skip the pleasantries. I've got the homie, as always, my fucking brother, man. I got Andrew with me, of course, as always. I got the homie Matty Ice in the building. I got my man High Speed 30 Andre, and I got Mr. Vitamin, man. He doesn't appear on many shows. When he does, he's got some really good takes. So welcome, guys, to Love Hate, the Roundtable edition. What's up, guys?
No doubt. What's going on, Farquuad?
What's going on, fellas?
Not much. So
let's go back.
So this is a new Madden. You know, I don't think we've talked since Madden 17 as far as I'm updated. So there's been a lot of shit going on as of late. A lot of shit. Let's jump into it. Take number one. I'm looking at the numbers. More importantly, the offensive statistics. As far as this Madden. These numbers are puzzling. I'm not sure if you guys have really checked out the passing leaders, the rushing leaders. I don't really care about the receiving, but the picks leaders also. It's really interesting because passing is, some would say, fucking difficult to do in this Madden. Would you agree? You guys should jump in whenever. I mean, would you agree?
Like, yeah, passing? I mean, it's flipped. It's flipped from last year. If you look at Madden 17. You had a ton of guys had 1,000-yard receivers all over the place. Mm-hmm. We only had a select few guys that could run the ball, but this year everybody seems like they can run the football, and nobody can throw the ball. It's crazy. It's crazy how this has changed from one year to the next.
Now, I like that you said that because we've got two running back gurus right now in this at this round table. That is. Andre, HB, and we got Vitamin. These two guys have been running the rock just religiously, and since I've been playing with these guys. Vitamin, what's your take on the running this year, bro? Like, you don't even need to. I think at one point you were ranked like dead last in the league, averaging 70 yards a game passing, but your run game was filthy, bro. Like, what's the difference between last Madden and this Madden that's making running so effective?
Man, I just think it's the way that they designed the game. Receivers block better. Offensive line, the awareness is much better. You know, if you got a good center man with high awareness, it takes up the slack for your lowest rated offensive lineman. So that helps out a lot, man. So it's just basically what they did, the changes that they made from this year to last year. Also, IDing the mic. I like to try to do that, when I run the ball. I think that helps out too. I guess that's a little bit of free chicken, but yeah, man. So it's a lot of changes that they made to make the run game better.
Yeah, a lot of free chicken in that answer.
Also, I think as far as the running game, for what I've seen, one of the big things that we always can see when it comes to running the football is numbers. And this year, guys have been scared to death to pass, so they've been getting the numbers, getting 20 carries.
The attempts are nuts right now.
So that makes a big difference. If you can get the attempts, then you're going to break one. And also, they block better, but I think you got to match up personnel too. So, like when I played,
very true.
Hot Tub caught me in pass defense, and he ran 2 big runs on me. So if you in pass defense, you're going to get pancaked, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm. Now, on the other end of that, yeah, because I'm looking at the rushing attempts. The top 5 rushing leaders, they all have well over 250 rushing attempts, which is nuts. I think the only one that doesn't in the top 5 is Ezekiel Elliott. He has 222. Everyone else is well over 250. So that's just crazy in itself. On the other side of the thing, the passing. Passing is crazy. Expert.
Yeah.
You were a big pass heavy guy into Madden.
Yeah.
Bro, you were at one point tops in the league in interceptions, and you toned it down by running the football 100% of the game. But what? How can that be fixed?
So here's my problem. Before the patch came out, you could throw the ball in this Madden. It was difficult. It was difficult to throw it. I mean, you had to make smart decisions.
Correct.
But you could still throw it. Then they brought the patch out, and then all of a sudden, every team in Dynasty got 2 Deion Sanders, Ed Reed, and Ronnie Lott in the backfield playing passes. I mean, these guys are reacting to balls before you even throw it. I mean, it's just crazy that, and it's not that you can't throw it. You just have to be strategic about where you throw it. So, yes, I calmed my passing game down, even to the point in some games where the quarterback was told in the pregame that if the ball left his hand and it wasn't being handed off to a running back, that he would be sat down. So, and
I love you, bro, but that shit was cheesy as hell, man. I'm glad they got rid of that, because
no doubt, cheese, absolutely, big stinky string cheese, dude. But listen, if that's the way that Madden is going to design their game, where something is overpowered like the run game, it's just ridiculous. I'm not the best running user in the Dynasty,
neither am
I'm torching guys with my running game right now. And if I would have figured this out in the first half of the season, Texans would be in the playoffs.
And I like that. This is why I love Dynasty so much, because there's certain rules that could rub people the wrong way. But when you look at it collectively, this game is ultimately, this league it's a sim ball. You play sim ball, so a lot of cheesy stuff you cannot do. These rules that are implemented is always in favor of the league in its entirety, man. It's a lot of stuff that you cannot get away with. Fatigue is up, so you really got to play smart, make smart coaching moves, and use your personnel. XP is limited, so you really have to pay attention and put that XP out on certain guys that pretty much just work on their strengths. And you just got to play smart and collectively as a whole to make it in this league, man. So that's one thing I love. Seeing the patch from then, or playing the game beginning of the season and seeing how the patch really affected guys and how guys kind of starting to come around and adjust. I really enjoyed that. That's what makes this league top notch. But we're going to get into my second take. The real reason why we all got together this round table is we're going to have some fucking tier talk. We've been playing together for what? I'm playing with some of you guys for 3-4 Maddens now. So it's time to have this conversation. We're going to have some tier talk. We're going to talk low tiers, mid tiers, and top tiers. Okay? And now a question mark on something. So, and this is my tier I have. You guys let me know what's up. But low tier, we're gonna start low, okay? My low tier, I'm starting off. Moby is an OG, but he struggles. He's struggling in Madden. He's low tier for me. Flair, he's low tier. Underrated, who's owner of the Cardinals now, I believe.
Yep.
I got to put him there. Carl, he's been trash since he's been in Dynasty. I don't care how many Super Bowls he's won.
Now hold on now Carl played well this Madden the first season.
Nah, man, he had forced wins, bro. He was on auto. I don't want to hear that. See, I pay attention to a lot of detail, and he won 2 games. But he also
I got love for T-Pain. Don't let them hate on you.
He was 4-1. I love him too, man. I love but he was 4-1. But 2 of them, or he was 5-1. 2 of them was autos. You know how the autos go. So
let me run through the rest of this low tier. I got a few more, and then we'll discuss it. So I got Carl, then I got Donut Man, I got John, bro. I got look. Taz is the homie, but Madden just is not against them. Like he
hates
the worst breaks I've ever seen. And then I rounded off with the Seahawks user now. I can't remember his actual username.
Big homie.
But Big homie. Yeah. That's my low tier list. What do you guys do? Or who should it be?
I don't know. Hey, hold on. Let me jump in there. I can't put Big Homie in there. Not in the low tier. I would put him in the middle. Do it in the playoffs, man. I can't. I mean, and now I don't think he made the playoffs in 17, if I'm not mistaken.
That's that.
Now, but okay. How is Hamiltop not in your low tier?
I had him as a question mark. Hamilton was solid in 16. He had a rough 17. No? Are we putting See, I got question mark. I got him question mark on my list.
Okay.
So
I love the homie Hamilton. Love the homie Hamilton.
Vitamin. Give me something, bro. Should some of these users not be in there?
I mean, pretty much everybody that y'all named is pretty much down at the bottom 3 or 4, like every Madden that I've been a part of the Dynasty, man. So I mean, it's for me, man. However, man, let me say this though: this is a different Madden, and they change from year to year. And I've seen some guys some improvements towards the end of the year. They starting to figure some things out. So I think this first season, you might say some of the guys at the bottom that's been there, they probably gonna stay there. But we'll see next season, man, if they're gonna improve and figure some things out.
Okay.
I want to chime in on this too, as
go for it.
Most of y'all is OGs, but I think we have 2 people we might be forgetting about. And I know one of them had a good high stakes season, but I think that we're forgetting about Skill Trade. I think that we could throw him in the bottom tier. I mean, he played a couple good games here and there.
Okay, so here's the thing about Skill Trade, though. Skill Trade, before he left, because he left and then came back. Before he left, Skill Trade was one of those guys you didn't want to see on your schedule.
And 16 or 17.
Yeah, he was a
and which Madden expert? Which Madden?
16 and the beginning of 17.
Okay.
He was just one of them guys you just didn't want to see. But he has fallen off here lately. I don't know what's going on with Skill Trade. Man, he get in the lab or something.
So now he's a punching bag.
That was
now he's a doormat.
Now he's a doormat.
Hold on. I think we also forgot about JB. I know he had a good high stakes season, but during my 17th cycle, I took over the pack. Go ahead.
I've got a question mark next to him.
JB for me. JB for me. It's season to season, man. One season he'll be some trash. The next season he'll win 10 games. So I can't put him as a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which season. Also, like this year he'll punching bag.
I've definitely got him between mid and low tier, man. I've got him in between on my list right now. I'm looking at it. I wasn't sure. I
want to hear the mid tier. That's more
interesting. This is where the bulk of Dynasty is mid tier. But before I get into mid tier, I have a question mark next to 3 guys because they just have not shown me enough body of work. And that's KP, fake KP. There's tight work and there's sweets. Shouts out to all 3 of them guys. I played 2K with them guys. We got a solid. They're having solid fucking seasons this first Madden, but I don't have enough body of work to put them in the tiers. So you guys gotta sit this one out. We'll have this conversation at the end of the Madden cycle and see where you guys do. But mid tier, I got Chris Murray. I've got Matty Ice. I've got Houdini. I've got Butters. I've got SJ. I've got H-Speed. I've got Dion. And I've got Tone in mid tier. Why? Because some of these guys, Dion has a banner.
Okay.
Tone's a really Tone's struggling, but he's I don't know.
We can't base it off of one season in 18 though. I understand Tone's struggling right now.
I remember him. Was he not good in 16?
He was struggling in 17 too.
I'm fine with those people on the list. I don't know about H-Speed in the bottom tier.
Yeah, where's C-Rob at? C-Rob, Darkness.
I don't know about mid-tier. I don't know about H-Speed in the mid-tier.
I didn't write C-Rob. Because I wasn't sure what... I actually have him on question mark too. I wasn't sure where to put him.
What about Darkness?
Darkness is mid-tier too. He's a mid-tier user.
See,
we remember Darkness.
Yeah, I didn't ball with Shaw in 16. So
no, okay. Darkness was solid.
Yeah, Darkness been solid.
A lot of people would say, "Why is HB there?"
Yeah,
why is he not in top tier? HB, I think he's a few more playoff game wins away. HB should have had.
Yeah.
HB should have actually been in the Super Bowl a few times. His play calling is what killed me for him and why I had to put him in tier. It's his play calling in big fucking games that just I can't put him up there yet.
Yo, HB.
But HB's right there on the he's right there on the cusp.
He couldn't kick a field goal last Madden.
Yeah, bro, like he was a couple games away from that Super Bowl.
We were screaming for him. You might as well go for the 2, Andre.
I know.
That's why I gotta give him that.
No, one thing about it is if I'm playing the playoff game, I'm going to go for it. If I feel like if I can end the game, I'm trying to win. I'm want to win it right now. I don't want to extend the game. You know what I mean?
And that's why I don't have you top tier.
Sometimes it's going to cost me, but the one thing about it is that I'm gonna be in the discussion, and in 18, this game right here, I'm a top tier guy because this is my game. This is my style. This game is for me. You know what I mean? The way that it sets up, I'm not gonna get nobody. Look, nobody gonna be able to stop me from running consistently if I choose to run it. You know what I mean? I got some things, and you can pass on this game, but you just gotta be selective with your passing. You just can't willy-nilly just throw it down the field, 15, 20, 30 yards down the field. You gotta check it down. Throw it to the back out the backfield. Hit the tight end. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. And I'm okay with that. So, we'll see by the end of this cycle. You know what I mean? I feel like I'll be able to put up at least one band, maybe 2, maybe 3. But I do got to think decision.
Vitamin, is there someone that should be on this? Is there someone that should not be on this mid-tier list?
Yeah, I was thinking about HB, man. I mean, he came in, I think, in 17 because, but he was always consistent last year, man. He was always pretty much in the playoffs, except for that one year.
Okay.
He didn't make the playoffs, and I think he got a good pick out of that season. Now, what was up with that HB? That wasn't no tank, was it? But nah, he's always been in the mix, man, and he stayed true to his game. He's gonna run that rock, and like he said, it's hard to stop his run. It's coming, but it's still hard to stop, man. So that's just something we all got to prepare and laugh for, man. Stop this dude, stop that run game, man.
He had the blueprint was definitely laid out his game earlier with the Broncos, man. Tone was run committing that ass, and P. Ryan, he got his rocks off. He's not going to completely shut him down, but when it was time to shut him down, man, he had one hell of a goal line stand. I mean, you're on the 1 yard line. Everyone knows who the ball's going to. You know what's going to happen. And Tone stopped that shit on 4 straight downs. So that was an incredible game I watched earlier between those two teams, also, man.
We missing one person in the mid tier.
Myself.
And to make room for that one person, we need to eliminate one person from the mid tier. So let's go ahead and drop Butters down to that bottom tier. Butters tell me what Butters has done in the Dynasty.
Yo, how many playoff games did he go on auto?
Hold on. So Butters came out of the worst division in Madden 17 every single year. Either 8-8 or 9-7 every single year. Then disappears when it's time to play the playoff game because he already knew that was a wrap. Wasn't no way he was winning it. His Super Bowl was just getting to the playoffs. And then this year, what is he? 5-8, 5-9 right now?
Hey, Butters cheesed his way through Madden 17 or Madden 16, bro.
Yeah,
he cheesed his way through
holding that triangle down. No more of that nonsense Butters got away with. But we got to move Butters down to make room for Farquad. How come Farquad? We haven't talked about you being in this middle tier.
Now, I didn't want to put my name on the list, man.
You should have. I was hoping to hear your name because I didn't want to hear you say. And the top tier guys is Lord Farquad.
Hell no, I won't.
You finally get you a squad in 18, and now you making noise. And so Farquad wants to erase the Buffalo venture from the history books of Dynasty, but I'm not gonna let you forget that, Farquaad. You was in Buffalo, struggling your tail off all of 17.
Man, it was a little crazy, but okay. let's get into this top tier talk, man. These are the most consistent guys year after year after year. Like, it's almost a guaranteed W. They very rarely lose games. They play great offense. They just play great on both sides of the football. And they're there when it comes time to talk Super Bowl. They're almost a given at any point in time. So, my top tier talk. Addy 5. The guy has been solid ever since he came into this league. One of the top passers. I mean, that pass game is incredible.
No doubt.
Andy Force. I don't think he's been to a Super Bowl yet, but he's always in that conference championship round. Trying to make some noise, man. Andy Force is always there. Shout out to Andy Force. That boy good. He's been to a bowl. Some can say he missed a field goal that he could have had one, man. Missed a field goal. But also, that team he faced is big question mark against that team he faced.
Was it the real team?
KP.
No doubt.
That guy's incredible. Period. Shout out to the homie KP. He's got banners. If you go to Daddy League's website, you'll see a ton of Lions banners hanging in those rafters. Hot tub, of course. This motherfucker don't say much, but he coming to the league, man. He does not fucking lose. Another Madden 18. He lost one game. And that's to Addy 5. Who also had a number last year also. So Addy maybe...
No, hold on. No, whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault, not Addy. My fault. HP, bro. My fault.
HP got it. HP got it.
That dude do not want to see Washington Redskins in the playoffs. You know it.
That's my new favorite roster right there, man. Then we got the homie himself that's on the show with the vitamin. He's up there. He's consistent, man. Absolutely. I love playing against this guy. It's always a battle playing against this guy. Ness, question mark. I'm just gonna leave a question mark in Ness. I'm gonna leave a question mark there. Okay? And the homie expert. Got him up there. That's my top tier.
Let's go ahead and take the question mark off of Ness right now. I done played with Ness in several leagues. I'm not upset about switching teams because I've got to switch teams. What I'm upset about is that he went from a trash team to now he got a really good team and he about to build that team, and he officially put the Falcons on notice when he switched to the Buccaneers.
Hey, we ain't worried about this.
I know you're not worried, but that was the
Ness got the business already this year. So
he had the Jets, so it's gonna be a little different with the Bucks, but I like the top tier list. You can't go wrong with those guys. You got a bunch of guys in there got banners in Dynasty. You got guys that should have banners in the Dynasty like that boy Good, but he had to play Jesus and the Angels apparently, so he didn't get his banner, but. And then you got guys like Farquuads said, man, just consistent. King Vitamin always there. Andy Force always there. Addy 5 always there. Just guys that are constantly in the mix, and guys that are still doing it in Madden 18. I mean, Vitamin's tough, man. That guy Fournette in the backfield just doesn't go down. And then Addy 5 just throwing caution to the wind, throwing the rock more than anybody else in Madden 18.
Yeah.
And being successful with it. So. Yeah, good top tier list. I wouldn't take anybody out or add anybody to that group except H-Speed. I would put H-Speed in my top.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I like I said, I have my question mark against next to Ness because I wasn't sure how people felt about the whole cheating scandal. But I personally think he's a top tier user. I mean, I saw the damage he did in 16. We saw him a few seasons in 17. That actor can be next to that, but I'm not gonna take away from his user skills. Like the guy's a hell of a fucking player, and he is definitely dangerous ever since and he's at the Bucs now, so he's gonna be a problem in this league. Those are my tiers right now. Those are the guys I've got. As far as my top tier, my mid tier, my low tier. Some guys not in there, like I said, fake KP, tight working sweets. I need you guys to get your body of work up. And then maybe we can come back and see where you guys plug into right now. And hopefully all these users on this list will actually stick around by the end of the Madden cycle, man. I hate the fucking turnover in the league, man. It's crazy. I hope these guys stick it through and stay loyal, and man, we make it happen from there. Guys, we got playoffs coming up. We on week 17. We got playoffs coming up. The AFC is pretty much a done deal. Can we say?
Yeah, it's set. AFC is set. Now I know there may be some seeding changes, but the 6 teams that are in, they're in. It's not going to change. Yep.
We've got Addy 5 with those Bengals, 13 and fucking 2. We got tight work 12 and 3 with the Dolphins. We got my man Vitamin 11 and 4. We got that boy that's just cruising right now. That's crazy how he hasn't played the last 4 or 5 games and he's still 4-1 in his division. Like that's nuts. Like that's crazy to me. We got SJ in there with those Patriots 11 and 5, and you got rounding off at that second wild card spot is Houdini. What are you guys looking like this AFC, man? I guess I'll give it to Vitamin, bro. I mean, these are the guys you're gonna have to see, man. What are your thoughts about the playoffs?
Yeah, it's going to be real tough, man. Some of the same faces from 17 is back in the playoffs here in Madden 18 for the first year. You know, that boy good doing his thing with that juke move out there, man. That thing is nasty. And telling you, man, I hate, going up against that type of thing. But it's just the usual suspects, man. So we got to tighten down in Jacksonville, man, and see if we can figure some of these guys out. But and the last spot, man, you got Deland and Expert. Are you even? I think you're in contention to take that spot, right?
I thought he was, but he has to better. He beat him head to head up.
So because I lost the head-to-head when all my players decided they didn't want to line up, instead of protesting the national anthem, they protested the fourth quarter. Didn't want to play. So shout out to the homie Houdini. Houdini and SJ got the 2 wild cards. But I promise you this: the Texans are coming. So we'll see how we do next year.
Yeah, is that Tone?
Yes, sir.
Tone, what's up, bro?
With the Broncos coming next year.
Oh, sure.
It's gonna be a crazy AFC playoff picture, top to bottom. There's not really a game where you just think one user got a huge advantage over the next one.
Yeah, this is some good users.
But it's gonna come down can Addy 5. Can Addy 5 continue passing that rock? And then can King Vitamin get Leonard Fournette going early? When he gets him going early, Vitamin knows it's going to be a good game. But it's when he gets hemmed up that he starts to struggle. But my dark horse in the AFC playoffs is Houdini himself. That guy got a squad. He got a squad. Be careful. The Browns going to be dangerous.
I like that.
I think, for as far as a dark horse in the AFC, man, I think Houdini going to take a quick exit. That's what I feel. But I think the SJ, man, I think he's finally got it going towards the end of this year. I looked up the dude 11 and 5. How the fuck did he get to be 11 and 5?
I think I got my first win versus SJ. Yeah, I got my first win versus Patriots week 2, and I turn around. I look, he's 11 and 5. He Cooks is up there in receiving yards too.
Bro, yeah, the guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, say it again. He's got all the pieces in place, man, out there in New England. So win now, absolutely. And Addy 5, man, he's doing this thing. So it's going to be tough in the AFC, man. We're going to see.
Who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl this year?
I ain't saying it's King Vitamin, so I'm gonna be quiet on that.
I don't want to jinx him. And no disrespect to the other 5 guys in the playoffs, but being a guy that's been in this man's division for a little bit at 17, that boy good is just one of those guys that when playoff time comes, he goes to a different level. And I know Addy 5 is the same way. But I'm just gonna go out on a limb right here. That boy good represents the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Wow!
See, this is the thing about that. I don't know if he's gonna get back in time to play that game. I know he said he'll be back
October 3rd.
But I don't know if the third, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to play that game. That game gonna have to start on Monday, right? The playoffs.
Right.
That's Tuesday. It's a wild card. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be the only issue. If he can get to play that game, man, I know somebody
praying that his flight get delayed or he don't get a chance to come back. Because maybe you can play the computer, but then the computer might fuck around and put the smack down on you.
Man, for real.
Now how does it? Now we got a commish here. How does that work, commish? With the playoffs?
Well, if he's out, then what we'll probably have to do is we'll probably either have to just kind of go along with the rules and either award the force win, which we probably don't want to, or we'll probably just have a CPU win for the first round. So we'll cross our fingers that he'll get back in on time.
Now who?
We get to the,
Okay. Whoa. Okay. So
I think you have to play SJ though. I think SJ will be the guy that he'll have to play. So far, I think if I was looking at it correctly, the Patriots will have to go to play the Chargers in the first round.
I'm going with Addy 5 out the AFC.
The Bengals, okay.
I'm going with the
He's
Bengals.
definitely having a crazy year.
He had a good defense.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good defense, and he's got John Ross rolling. I mean, that boy, he's pretty good over there in Cincinnati, man.
I think he'll see Vitamin in the championship.
Hey, I would like to see the homie get up there in the Super Bowl, man. He's always one step. Him and Andy Force are like one step away from getting to that, one big play away from getting to the Super Bowl. Let's switch over to the NFC. The NFC, man. This conference is crazy.
Hold up, before we go to NFC, Farquaad, let me go ahead and throw it out there, man. They got tight work, man. Y'all gotta watch out for this dude, man.
Hey, I'm sad. I can't believe nobody picked him. I can't believe nobody said him.
And so, hey, tight work has got it done. You know what I mean? So, get it done in the playoffs, man. But one thing, let me caution tight work and anybody else who haven't played in the playoffs in Dynasty, man. Every possession counts, man. And so,
absolutely.
Very true.
It's a different.
Put that chicken
game,
away. Put that chicken away.
The intensity is going to go way up, and if you can't stop anybody, then you're not going to win a banner in Dynasty.
No more chicken.
Yeah, because it's all about possession. So if you can actually be the king of the possession, whether it's time of possession or just kind of basically how many possessions you have per quarter, you'll definitely see the person with the most possession or time of possession in the game with the W. So yeah, it'll be interesting because tight work actually plays a very good game.
He does.
It's not like snail ball, but I mean the guy just does kind of like everything right. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a good matchup with whoever he plays.
He took an L to these Saints, so I wasn't impressed.
Dang.
I need personnel. I need personnel bad, so I wasn't. He's a good user though.
Yes.
Let's switch over to the NFC, man. This is pretty much set for the most part now. You've got, of course, Dallas Hot Tub up there, 14-1. You've got myself right behind them, 11-4.
Hey, congrats on that playoff appearance too.
Appreciate it, bro.
Big ups to Farquaad, man. Let's take a minute to say big ups to Farquaad.
Hold on.
He deserved it.
Hold on. That's my brother, but let's hold off on all this parade and ticket tape stuff we got planned for the Atlanta Falcons. Let's stop.
Uncle Julio in the building.
Let's stop.
Hashtag Uncle Julio, bro.
We can get all of that Falcons and Lord Farquaad trending stuff on Twitter once this man wins him a playoff game or two in the Dynasty. Just making it to the playoffs was not the goal in Atlanta. I promise you. He wants to hang a banner. But this is the gauntlet of getting to the Super Bowl in this NFC. If you get to the Super Bowl in the NFC, you almost can take like a breath and say, man, I've arrived. When you got to go through guys like Hot Tub, KP, H-Speed. Yes. You got the Seahawks still up there. And listen, the fake KP is not an easy win. You can't even take those guys lightly.
You saw it.
The NFC is going to be a dogfight to get there. And let me just go ahead and put my dark horse out there. H-Speed, when it's time to kick a field goal, kick the dang field goal, please. Please kick the field goal. I'm picking the Redskins from the wild card.
Wow.
Go up here and represent the NFC. H-Speed, I know what you about to do in these playoffs. Kick the field goal already.
Wow.
Let's go back. Hey, we've been working on the field goal unit, man. Hey, we've been in practice. We've been hitting 50-yarders. Hey, but you know what? KP be hitting like 63-yarders. I'd be like, how the fuck is this dude hitting 60-yard field goal? That shit is irritating to me, KP.
We got, okay. So I got myself 11-4. We got the fake KP at 10-5. We got the big homie at 9-5-1.
He better enjoy that now.
And we're rounding off both wild card spots, which I called this shit draft night, going to the 2 NFC East. NFC East will have 3 guaranteed teams into the playoff, and that's crazy. I feel so sorry for the other teams that are on the bubble because you pretty much got to win your fucking division in order to taste the playoffs. Because wild card, it's just gonna be locked. It's almost a guaranteed lock every single season. The NFC East is getting 3 teams in there, so that's crazy in itself. What do you guys? Who's gonna make it out this wild card round? Because KP's surging. The guy is surging. That's scary. He always does. He does this. We saw this almost every season. Last Madden cycle. KP would start out slow, then he would just catch fire all the way to the fucking Super Bowl and win it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a scary team to look at. That's a scary team to look at.
It's definitely gonna be fun. Being in the NFC Beast, like I said, I have to face KP and I have to face Hot Tub 4 games a year. You know what I mean? These guys won all the Super Bowls. Okay, I beat both of them and we split, during the year. And so when they get into the playoff time, man, I just gotta take one game at a time. I worry about who I gotta play when I gotta play them. And but like I said, this is my game, man. This Madden 18 it might as well be called high speed football. That's pretty much what's going to go down.
Vitamin. Who's your dark horse in the NFC, bro?
My dark horse in the NFC, man. I can't really say Hot Tub and KP are dark horses, man. So I'm gonna have to go with 8 Speed, man. I mean, he beat Hot Tub already, and but then you got KP, man. He's just always just lurking, man, and he comes on strong towards the end, like you all said. And we all saw this in the beginning, man, when we had the live draft that the NFC East was just going to be basically iron sharpening iron, man. So that's a tough division. But I'm gonna go with 8 Speed, man, right now.
Matty Ice, who you got, man? Who's your dark horse?
I'm gonna tell you, my dark horse is. It's so hard, man. These are good ballers. I'm gonna go with Andre. I think Andre's gonna get that run play working, and I think it's hard to stop. I really like the real KP too. I like his game, so
it's gonna come down to personnel, man. This NFC, it's all gonna come down to personnel and how you're gonna manage. Like, you're gonna have to really dig into that depth chart and bring guys up, man. You gotta use everyone because this conference is crazy, and I'm really excited for the playoffs. I'm happy, to make it there. I'm like expert said, I'm looking to get to the fucking Super Bowl. I'm so glad that KP, the real KP, I'm glad him, Andre, and the Hot Tub are in the same division, because them 2 motherfuckers ain't playing each other every Super Bowl this Madden. And they're gonna be they're gonna meet in the playoffs damn near every season. They're gonna knock each other out. So that's gonna give some other guys an opportunity to make some fucking noise. So I'm definitely excited to see how these wild cards are gonna happen. I know he's got a I think him and myself, Hot Tub and myself, we have first round buys. So we're gonna look to see who's gonna knock themselves out. But NFC guys, who's representing the Super Bowl? Who's going to Super Bowl in the NFC?
I'll go first. You know what? Because I think, again, it's going to be about possessions and time of possessions, and the way H-Speed kind of runs the ball and controls the clock. I think
he going?
Has the leg up. I think he has the leg up. You know what I mean? I'm going to go out on the limb and say, fuck it. Let's do it. H-Speed to the Super Bowl.
Let's go back.
Let's go back.
I second that. I second it.
The Hogs in the house. Let's go.
The Redskins, expert.
So here's my thing. If H-Speed can play his style of game, he's got a chance to get to the Super Bowl. But I'm gonna go out on this really big, huge limb that everybody wants to say this team, but nobody wants to say it because it's the dude that he is. But Hot Tub is going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Listen, he's not 14-1 for no reason. He lost to H-Speed early in the year, and then when he came back for that second game against H-Speed, he fixed some things in that game, and it was a completely different game. And that was the type of guy that we expect Hot Tub to be. A guy that learns from his mistakes, improves on his mistakes, and he is out there busting heads still. It's going to be nice to see my Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Just too bad that I won't be playing with them. But here's the thing, though. I picked Dat Boy Good to make it to the Super Bowl. It'll be Dat Boy Good versus the Cowboys.
Oh, my goodness. The Chargers.
Wow. Whew. Huge prediction right there. I like it, though. I do.
Wow. Whew.
I like it. Yeah, that's a hard one to swallow.
That's a hard one to swallow.
I like it, though. I like going out on the limb. I can definitely see Cowboys doing it, coming in at 14-1 with the only loss to HB. And that boy Good is just a fucking baller. You can never really kind of count him out. So, I mean, I like that prediction. I do.
Okay. Whoa. Hey, Tone, did you, man, this is... I know you want to jump on and say something. I know we have some technical difficulties, man. Did you want to address anything into the league while you're on?
Yeah. You know what? I just want to say it's been an exceptional year for our first go at it at Madden 18. Only a few little hiccups. I know, the lag has kind of messed up a few people's games. But, I just want to say, thanks to everybody for kind of adhering to the rules and kind of going along with what we got over here and participating and getting on all these shows. And, big up to everybody in the playoffs, man. We're looking forward to a great draft. I mean, even the team draft was off the charts. You guys on the media team did an exceptional job. I mean, hats off to you guys. So looking forward to the first draft for our new Madden game. And, let's get it for year number 2. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's do it.
Most def. Let's get it, man. I want to thank you guys for coming to the round table and having a discussion, man. I want to have more of these as the year moves on. I want to thank Vitamin for jumping on as all. He doesn't jump on much, but when he does, it's always something to substance. I love to hear his take on things. So much, big ups to you, bro. Expert, of course, my brother, man. I don't do this shit by myself, man. He's always there. Big up to you, Matty Ice, man. I publicly scrutinize you, bro. And, we had a nice heart-to-heart in the DM. I'll give you my reason why. I publicly scrutinize you, bro. But it's all love, man. Like I said, this is a brotherhood. We put it out there, 365. It's a brotherhood. So I got a lot of love for you guys. So, and I'm gonna treat you like my brothers too, man. Ain't no brothers gonna walk around and be buddy all the time. Like, you're gonna get your ass if you get shit fucked up. That's me. Tone. This is a commish. He has a big job on his hands out there with Dion and along with SJ. So big ups to you always, bro, for keeping just the integrity of the league up there and dealing with the shit you do. Because I don't know if I ever do y'all job. I know I couldn't do it. So big ups to you, and of course HB, man, out there doing his fucking thing once again in Washington, making noise. Shmonte P. Ryan probably wrapping up Rookie of the Year. So big ups to you guys for coming sitting at the round table. We're gonna do this again, man. Maybe going into this next season, we'll probably have a discussion again, and we'll probably talk about the Rookie of the Years or the awards. Who won MVP, Rookie of the Year? I think we'll, Defensive Player of the Year. We can rehash on that. Hopefully, get some of you guys back on here. We can talk about it, man. But again, I thank you guys for coming on the show. Any last words from you guys you want to say to the league or anyone else that's listening outside the league?
Yeah, let's pour a little out for the homie MCV, man. Let's pour some. Having a moment
Let's put that back.
MCV on the road, man. What's up, bro? Hope you listening to the show.
Put that back in the bottle. Look. No disrespect to the homie, but it's not like he had to disappear. He was taking care of business for his family, so we respect that here in the Dynasty.
For sure.
No doubt.
I don't know if he was here long enough for us to be tipping out 40 ounce for the homie.
Fuck that. I'll tip one out for his wifey though. God,
oh my goodness.
I'll tip one out for wifey. No, I'm kidding, bro.
So let's talk about something we really need to talk about. Let's give a shout out to the Real Commish team. Farquads already talked about it, but shout out to the homie Dion. I know he go through a lot, especially he got 31 knucklehead owners in this league.
A lot of personalities.
Like A-Speed, when we just get bullheaded sometimes, we just ram into the wall. But he always handles it, as well as he can. And he does so much on the back end that nobody ever notices. So big ups to the commish, Dion. And then, man, guys, Tone already talked about it. The media team in Dynasty is top notch. I can't even explain to y'all how top notch this team is and the amount of work these guys put in. Like Natty Ice now producing shows. You got guys jumping on shows all the time. The homie Farquuads so active. And y'all know the point system is live. So it's the last time I'm going to say this on the show. It is live. Y'all better start to get active because I know the homie Farquuad and I about to rack up some points. And nothing going to stop me from picking in the top 10 when 19 come around.
Absolutely. First off, the commish does a great job. Even though I don't agree with certain things, I'm an alpha male. He alpha male, and people we're gonna bump heads. But it's definitely not nothing personal. I mean, when I come and have a disagreement, and if I see something I don't like, it's nothing personal because Dion does the best he can do, along with Tone and along with that. It's definitely a difficult task at hand. So definitely, this is the best league, man. It's the best league. It's no other league that you want to be a part of. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff going on. And at the end of the day, man, it's a brotherhood, just like we said, man. It's no ill feelings or matters that goes on. You have a fight with your brother, and then a couple days later, man, y'all having beers, man. That's how it is.
Yep.
Exactly.
Vitamin, anything? Anything you want to say to the league?
Yeah, man, I just want to give a shout out to everybody in the league, man. Like, best league I've ever been a part of, man. It's my third Madden, man, and I can't be more happy, man, with the progress of the league and what we moving. And one more thing, man, let's get these playoffs popping, man. I can't wait for Monday, man, to see how these things gonna shake out.
Yeah, man. Again, thank you guys for being on. I want to give one last shout out, man. Shout out to my bros in the my level-headed bros, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. They know who I'm talking about, man. Shout out to the level-headed bros out there doing that thing, man. Guys, this has been Love, Hate, Lord Farquaad's Take. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Listen to us at this roundtable. Hey, like, subscribe, share on our DML network. If you want more content, if you want some topics, want to jump on the show anytime, like this page, like this video, subscribe, share. We can talk about everything you want to, man. It does not matter, man. I'm here. It's a hot ass seat. I'll put you on it. We can make the damn thing happen. I want to once again, thank you guys. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough. It's fucking Saturday night, and we're sitting here, 10 o'clock at night, just home, just doing shit that we love to do. Y'all out here being a hothead, man. Happy birthday to the homie Ness. It's his birthday, man. I know he out there turned up in Atlanta. Big shout out to you, bro. Happy birthday. And guys, it's been Love, Hate, Lord Farquaad's Take. You know how we fucking sign out on this bitch, man. Suck my dick, keep God in your heart, and let's get it.
Uncle Julio.
The Dynasty Madden League Network, the worldwide leader in CFM.